In my book, Only God is Good, the next chapter is Use Your God Given Talents. I will read from Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 through 30 in the ESV version of the Bible. For it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted to them his property. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his ability. Then he went away. He who had received the 5 talents went at once and traded them, and he made 5 talents more. So also he who had 2 talents made 2 talents more. But he who had received the 1 talent went and dug in the ground and hid his master's money. Now after a long time the master of those servants came and settled accounts with them. As he who received the 5 talents came forward bringing 5 talents more, saying, Master, you delivered to me 5 talents. Here, I have made 5 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. And he also who had the 2 talents came forward, saying, Master, you delivered to me 2 talents. Here, I have made 2 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. He also who had received the 1 talent came forward, saying, Master, I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you did not sow and gathering where you scattered no seed. So I was afraid, and I went and hid your talent in the ground. Here you have what is yours. But his master answered him, You wicked and slothful servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sown and gathered where I scattered no seed. Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own with interest. So I take the talent from him, and I give it to him who has the 10 talents. For to everyone who has will, more be given, and he will have an abundance. But from the ones who has not, even what he has will be taken away. And cast the worthless servant into the outer darkness. In that place will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So, when I read that, what I look at is that God has given us all talents to be used and not hidden or buried, like in the Bible story we just read. Sometimes I think we wait on the Lord too much to provide us, and we do not recognize that He has already provided for us. I think that's kind of lazy. I think He has given us a mind to think, a brain to understand and calculate. He gave us arms and legs to use to help us accomplish different tasks. God, first 6 days was all about creation in the book of Genesis. He created us in His image. What image? Well, Genesis, His image was one of a creator. So we are also creators. Man has taken God-given talents from the beginning of time, and have created more and more as time went by. He has given us many talents and gifts to prosper, but it is up to us to use those talents. He has given us these talents, so oftentimes people pray to God for everything that they need, but yet they neglect what He has already given us. I understand the need to pray and ask God for those things that we do not have, but are we putting the good things that we do have already given? Are we putting to use the things He already has given us? Are we being lazy and just asking God for any and everything? Are we truly in need of something that only God can provide? Or Is it so difficult that we cannot do something for ourselves? This world can be made a better place by using our talents for good purposes. We can help each other, people who are in need, and draw people closer to God and Christ with the talents that we use. So use your talents to glorify the Lord and what He has done, but not to be boastful in what you have done. For without God, nothing is possible. God bless you.